Welcome everyone to April Empties. This is where I share all of the products that I used up throughout the month. This includes beauty, lifestyle, household, sometimes a little bit of, what's the word? Humor. I can do this. Sometimes a little bit of humor and supplement. Did I say supplements? Man, I am in mental pause today. Some of you ladies can relate. Anyway, let's just get on with it. April Empties. The links to everything that I share with you today will be in the description box below, as well as videos to complement some of the products and items that I share with you today. All right, let's get started. Bear in mind that most everything that I share with you is something that I purchase on repeat. I will share with you if it's something that I tried and would not purchase again, but typically month after month, you are seeing the same things. The first that I want to talk about is my number 10 scalpel that I use to dermaplane or dermablade my face. I do have a tutorial of how I use this. It's very easy. Once you get the hang of it, I will have that video linked below. Exfoliating cotton rounds, not too picky about what brand I use. These are from just the grocery store, as long as they are exfoliating. Here we have Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. This was recommended to me by my dermatologist to use for my face, but it's for the body. There's actually a lotion that is for your face, but he encouraged me to use this for my face, although again, you can use it for body, and I really loved it. I used up the whole container. Ironically, my husband is someone who has to moisturize his face daily. He will share with me sometimes he'll be on his way to work, and if he forgot to put moisturizer on, it bugs him all day. Well, he ran out of his favorite drugstore. He always bought the Walmart Equate is their line, and it was the knockoff of some type of Olay. That's all I know. He ran out, started to use my Cetaphil moisturizing cream on his face, fell in love with it. He has converted over. So now that's why I went through this pretty quickly, because he was also tapping into it. But would definitely recommend if you're looking for something with really great moisture. I don't know that I would wear this under makeup. I wear no moisturizer under makeup. Zilch. Not going there for good reason. I will have my entire skincare video series linked below because it is relatively new. Used up a toothpaste, not too fussy about what I use, but do like this one. Crest 3D White Stain Eraser in Icy Clean Mint. Definitely liked it. Would be happy to purchase more. Always on repeat is the Retainer Bright Cleaning Tablets. These are little tablets that you put in some type of tray or dish to clean your Invisalign trays. I have a video that I recently did where I talk about whitening my teeth, the products and routine that I do, very new video, and I also walk you through a tutorial. I share these and walk you through how I use these tabs as well. Highly recommend if you or you know someone who has Invisalign trays. Every single month on repeat, and this is also going to be in my teeth whitening products and routine video, is my Opalescence Go teeth whitening trays. Love these. I use them every time I film, use them today. I go through about 2 per week, but I talk in that video about how you don't have to use them as often and why I use 2 per week. Please check out that video. Again, it will be linked below. I will also put a card up here. If you click there, it'll direct you to that video and you can watch it right after today's. I believe I shared this last month. It is the Lever 2000 bar soap. This is all my husband uses, and I just keep forgetting to purchase more of my L'Occitane. How difficult is it? I'm using soap every single day. Mental pause. Anyway, I used up another one of his Lever 2000. Someone asked last month if this dries out your skin. I will share with you right now, I would never use a product that gave me anything negative. So once in a while, I'll get asked a question, doesn't this do this, something negative? No, 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 not me. I am a product loyal person. I stick with things because they work. You will never see me share anything or hear me talk about anything that doesn't work. Don't love this like I do my L'Occitane, but I am sharing it. My husband loves it. I don't feel like it lathers that much, and I like some lather, but anyway, that's the story on Lever 2000. What I haven't quit using in the shower is my L'Occitane shower oil. I cannot be without this. So if I run out of my L'Occitane Milk Concentrate Delicious Soap, which I will have that linked. I typically buy 3 at a time because they are smaller. They last about the same duration as a typical bar, like the Lever 2000. Even though the L'Occitane Delicious Soap is smaller, it does last just as long. And it does have exfoliating beads in it. Nothing significant. It's just the best. And I've shared before that I mix a little bit of this shower oil into my exfoliating gloves with the soap. I have continued to use this even with the Lever 2000, so that helps. But just to show you how product loyal I am to the L'Occitane shower oil, I have a backup one right here, getting ready to go into the shower. And I also have the refillable jumbo pouch because I love this, cannot be without it. Even when I travel, I have a little travel size one that I just continue to refill. So I'll use the soap at the hotel or the Airbnb that we stay at, but I always take my shower oil because that's what I use to shave. I shave with my soap and a little bit of shower oil in my hand. I don't buy shaving cream, never have. So totally recommend this. I know many of you have picked it up. I'll let you be the judge of it. Used up a Gillette Mach 3 razor refill, cartridge refill. I talk about these every single month. I go through 1 or 2 per month, just whenever I think I need to switch out my razor cartridge, that's when I do it. There's not a real rhyme or reason, although you know I am a systems girl. With my razor, I can't really tell when they stop working. I just know that if Empties comes along and I haven't switched out, that means I'm due. I will have the Gillette Mach 3 razor. It's a man's razor that I use, as well as the cartridges. We just have to give it up today. We really have to give it up. Speaking of mental pause, we'll get into it because I'll be sharing my empty progesterone pretty soon. Just stick around. Neutrogena Anti-Residue Shampoo. I have used this for years. Drugstore product. I only use it on hair washing days that I'm getting ready to go in for a color. So every 5 weeks religiously, I use this to do 2 rounds of washing my hair to prepare my hair for a color touch-up. Recently shared a video just a couple weeks ago on what I use to cover the little gray growth coming in between my color touch-ups. That video will be down below as well. Love this product with a piece of hair attached to it. Makes sense there would be. Joico K-Pack Restructuring Shampoo. Always on repeat for good reason. Love this shampoo and conditioner. It is the one that my hairstylist, Lori, uses in her salon. So I use it at home as well. Already purchased a new one. It's in the shower. Another hair product that is always on repeat already. Well, I take that back. I'm waiting for my Sephora order to come in. It will probably be here by the time this video publishes, but I had ordered more of the Living Proof Restore Conditioner. Living Proof really does knock it out of the park with their hair products. There's so many that I do love. I would say for the shampoo and conditioner, I've tried several of their different lines within Living Proof. Restore is my favorite, always on repeat. Moving on to body and sticking with the L'Occitane because I am so product loyal, we have the L'Occitane Milk Concentrate. I always ask for this as gifts because this jar is $50. Yes, you heard right. And I love to mix a little bit of the L'Occitane Supple Skin Oil in it. You can now save a little bit of money by purchasing the refill pouch. So I will open this up and I will squeeze it in there. So this is a more cost-effective way, and I'm thrilled that they finally did that. The drugstore body lotion that I use and have for years is the St. Ives Renewing Body Lotion Collagen and Elastin. It would be quite pricey for me to use the L'Occitane every single day, so on days that I don't get ready, like I don't do hair and makeup, I'm just gonna be in loungewear all day long, or athleisure wear, whatever you want to call it. I'm not filming, I'm not going anywhere. I always use this. I have to have body lotion on. And I do mix a little bit of the Supple Skin Oil in this, but the Supple Skin Oil goes a long way. In fact, I just ordered some more of it from Sephora during their recent beauty event. So this would be every day that I don't get all ready. Today, because I did get all ready, that's when I will indulge and take advantage of the milk concentrate. So it's like my little luxury body lotion. I only have one makeup item, believe it or not, this month, and this is my eyeshadow primer. I thought it clicked nicer. I love the little click sound. This is Clinique Touch Base for Eyes in 10 Canvas. I used this fresh out of high school, early college days. I used this as an eyeshadow primer one time when I went to the Clinique counter to get my makeup done. Of course, quit using it because all the eyeshadow primers came out. We have Too Faced, we have Benefit, all this and that. And I don't know, I stumbled across it one day and I thought, I used to love that product. Why do we get away from things that we love? Because new things come out. So went back to it, and I think this is the third one in a row that I've purchased. So just been sticking with it. Highly recommend it. Love it. You know I'm a supplement girl. Take them every single day. All of these are on repeat. This is the 60 billion probiotic. We have a St. John's wort. We have a vitamin E. Again, all of these have been repurchased already. Links will be provided. And we emptied some progesterone. So mental pause. I am sure many of you can relate. Okay, moving along, and this may get a little long-winded, but I am sure some of you ladies walking don't have the best bladder. And I've talked about all of these products in the past. The first one I'm going to talk about, because I emptied these and I've already repurchased, is the Poise Impressa Bladder Supports. I purchased size 3. These are perfect for me. I can use these alone, or sometimes I have to use it along with a diaper. Now, bear in mind, I've had 5 children, and as of right now, I have elected to not have any of the bladder surgeries because I talked to my doctor about that. I don't typically go to just anyone. Right now, that is the decision we've made. We've made that decision for over 10 years, so I don't probably see myself changing that anytime soon, but if I do, I'll let you know. I'm not even gonna go into all the details. It depends on what I'm doing, whether I have to tag team the 2 of these, insert one of these, and wear a diaper. Sometimes I only need this, depending on what I'm doing and what I've drank or ate. Because believe it or not, if I've had asparagus and I go for a walk in the evening, this won't be enough. I know. Or a carbonated drink, which typically doesn't happen. I don't have coffee. Sometimes I have a carbonated drink in the afternoon. I know my body and I know my leakage. So I know what I need to wear. If I'm running, and as you know, I run at least 1 day per week, about 6 miles, I have to have both, and I still will have a very full diaper when I'm done, although using both. I know, crazy, 5 children. Bladder's not great. Bladder's very low. So this works for me. I'm okay with it. I don't have any insecurities around it. Rarely do I feel inconvenienced. I don't go to a gym, but any running, bouncing, anything like that, it just depends. When I do my HIIT routines, I can get away with just the diapers. And the diapers that I purchase are from Sam's Club because they're a little bit cheaper than the silhouettes that I used to purchase. These are the Total Protection underwear for women in small, medium. But you know I'm very transparent about this. If I were going to a gym, when I did work out at a gym, I just didn't do any cardio that force me to have to utilize any of these. So if I'm just on an arc trainer, or I'm just walking a treadmill, or on a Stairmaster, or a rowing machine, I don't need these. These are only for really physical, well, I guess I probably would need something, but when I went to the gym, it was in the morning. I don't know. I never needed these for what I was doing at the gym. I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't really remember. It's been so long ago. Anyway, long story short, I utilized the two. Most women, I believe, could get away with just the Poise Impressas. There's also little Poise pads that you put in like you would a period pad that can also protect that leakage. I'm on a whole new level. So what I use, really, it works. All I'm gonna say is it works. So I'm not asking for tips, advice. I'm sharing with you what works for me, but I am also sharing that most women, I don't believe, are to the significance that I am, and most women haven't had 5 children either. Okay, moving on. Hollywood fashion tape. Love this. I'm never without it. And I actually do save the metal container because there's so many uses for it. I will keep tweezers in there because I use the mini slant. Perfect size for that. That way you don't have to worry about puncturing your hand when you grab for some tweezers. Also for travel, I use this to put Q-tips in, or the pointy tips that I use for some of my makeup type items. So this is really handy. Don't get rid of this. We have a sports bra here that I think this was Champion. I think it's from Target, but it's old, it's ready to go. I'm sure it's wore out, and the zipper broke. Now, I know zippers can be fixed. They wouldn't be fixed by me. That is something that I would outsource for good reason, no shame. But I just know that this is old and ancient and it just needs to go anyway. What I did purchase is a She-Fit bra because one of my daughters turned me onto it. Well, I'll back up. One of my daughters asked me what is the best sports bra because she is bigger chested. And I did some research and found that the She-Fit sports bra was really highly rated for more bigger busted gals. So I sent her a link, she purchased it, she loves it, turned me onto it, and that is now what I have purchased as well. So I will be sure to include a link to the She-Fit sports bra. The only laundry detergent that I use for my clothes is the Tide Sport with Febreze. We're going to move into some Norman snacks. Most of you know who Norman is, my grandpup, a golden retriever who turned 1 the end of February. He stayed with us for just under a week, and I keep treats in the house for him anyway, but he had used up or ate up some of the treats. Here we had some Santa Paws is coming to town, yogurt and peanut butter flavored dog treats. These were picked up at TJ Maxx, which is a great place to pick up items for your fur babies, dogs, cats. TJ Maxx has a lot to offer. These are the Oinkies smoked pigskin twist in sausage flavor. I really wasn't crazy about these. I do like that they kept him occupied for a long time, but once he got like that rawhide off, I almost felt like it became a choking hazard. So I wouldn't repurchase these. Another item that I picked up for a dog treat from TJ Maxx is the reindeer fuel dog treats, bananas and bacon recipe. I just think the bag was so cute. I even still have the sticker on the back. It was $3.99. And then my local wine shop, it's a delicatessen. There's cheeses, there's a deli. It's just such a great place. If you live local to me, Oliver Teas, I frequent it to purchase my wine. But one time when I was shopping there to do a wine replenish, I came across these Cookie Pal Treats for Good Life pumpkin and chia recipe. So actually there are a few of these left. I put them in a more sealable container. And then cannot recommend these enough by Purina. This is the Frosty Paws dog treats. There's 4. They're basically like ice cream for dogs, and they have peanut butter flavor in original, Norman loves these. This is such a special treat. And when he eats this, so what I'll do is I'll peel the lid off. I'll put the cup inside like a heavier glass dish of ours so that he just kind of keeps it in there and it doesn't move around. And then I don't have to worry about any of this getting on the floor or the carpet or the rug where he typically is eating it. But he has the cutest little way that he holds his paws when he's licking the ice cream cup. So love these. I have some more in the freezer right now. I see him about 4 or 5 days per week, and I would say maybe 1 to 2 days I will give him one of these. They are kind of pricey, and there's only 4 in there, so check your local grocery store in the freezer section and watch for them to go on sale. Moving on to human food, mostly my food, but I'll take you along. First item that I want to talk about, these are always just a favorite for me when I'm for a clean eating meal, but with some carbohydrates. So I would be careful. This isn't going to be low carb by any means, or you could just have half. It's basically an English muffin. It's by Food for Life. It's made with sprouted grains, so it's flourless. It does align with a clean eating lifestyle. I mean, it still is a packaged item, so it's not going to be like Whole Foods, but I really like these. I toast them. I'll spread avocado on them. I will spread butter, which I'll show you in a minute, and then I'll put my egg whites on top. I will eat a whole English muffin, and this is typically post-workout. So I get up at 4 in the morning, I do my workout, about 6 o'clock I'll make my breakfast, and I've been loving having these again. But again, if you are not on an exercise routine, you may be taking in too many calories to have a meal like that. So you'll have to gauge it for you, but I definitely like these. You do purchase them in the bread section of your local grocery store, or if there's a specialty section just for the Food for Life products, you might find them there. It's going to vary. My favorite butter, I mean, who talks about butter, but I do. If it's for baking or cooking, I'll just use Land O'Lakes butter. And I always keep salted and unsalted depending on if I'm making a dessert or if I'm making a casserole or a dish that calls for butter. But if I'm going to spread butter on something, I love the Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. So good. I buy the salted. This is what I would put on my English muffin, then top it with my egg whites if I don't use avocado. It is the best. There's just, if you haven't tried it, cornbread, anything like that, this is the best. If you're entertaining, I always use Kerrygold if I'm entertaining. I talk about the Chunk Light Tuna by Starkist. I pick these up. I have one of these almost maybe every day. It's just, this is a snack for me. So we all have a different idea of what a snack is. Clean eating, this is a snack because it's protein, and protein is really important to me, and keeping my protein high is very important to me. Now, I'm not much of a chicken eater, but I decided to try the premium white chicken in a pouch. I didn't like these. I ended up giving the rest that I had purchased to my husband to take to work and eat for lunch. He loved them. So if you like chicken by nature, you're just a chicken eater, I would definitely recommend these. I'm really funny. When it comes to red meat and chicken, never at a restaurant will you see me get chicken of any sort. I just can't at a restaurant. It's grisly. I don't know. It's just disgusting for me. But if I'm cooking chicken and I'm controlling it, I love the chicken recipes that I make personally. And I loved canned chicken. The cans that look like a tuna can, I rinse it under cold water, the like white chicken chunks. I can eat that. I'll mix it up, make some type of salad just to get that high level of protein. But for some reason, not the pouches. But again, my husband loved it. Picked up the CPK California Pizza Kitchen barbecue chicken recipe, crispy thin crust pizza for my husband. These were on sale from the freezer section at my local grocery store. My husband really loved these, so I've just been stocking them up for that quick meal. If I didn't make something, or just we need something in a pinch, I don't make the time to cook every single day. I have to say no to cooking like full-blown meals for the family, especially because Pips rarely even eats at home. So it's just me and my husband, and I'm eating a clean meal. So a lot of times I'll just throw this in for him. He will eat a clean meal as well. He'll eat whatever I prepare. That is the beauty with him. He'll eat whether it's clean, whether it's standard American diet, he will eat anything. He's not going to complain. But definitely recommend these if you know someone who likes barbecue chicken pizza, which ironically, I do like Jet's barbecue chicken pizza. So there you go. That is the one time, but once in a while when we have that, which I haven't had it in forever, I don't even know if I've had it this year in 2021, but once in a while I'll hit a bad piece of chicken and then it'll turn me off for a while. So sometimes if it just doesn't look like a good piece of chicken, I'll pick it off. I'm just really funny. My go-to, love these so much. Oh my goodness. And it's only purchased at Kroger grocery stores because it's Simply Truth Organic, which is one of their lines. I love goat cheese. I could sit and eat goat cheese just for a meal. That's how much I love goat cheese. And I love beets. So this is the goat cheese and beet sauce pizza. There would be no protein or meat on this. Well, you'd get a little protein with the cheese. But anyway, if you're vegetarian, you would definitely be able to eat this. But so good. It's small. I actually can eat the whole thing. I may not eat it all in one setting. It would be 820 calories for the whole pizza, but because of my aggressive exercise routine, I do take in more calories than most women. So I can get away with this. I just wouldn't be able to get away with a lot of other food throughout the day. This would pretty much be my main meal with just a couple small, really small, like some asparagus with some maybe egg whites and maybe a packet of tuna. And then I could have this and probably be okay. Yeah, I probably would. Depending on if it was a workout day or not. I really don't get away with a lot. I'll leave it at that. But I still believe I take in more calories than most women, but it's because of my aggressive exercise routine. All right, should we move into what I always end with, and that's wine? Yeah, I think we should. Here we have a Kim Crawford rosé. I will be honest with you, I'm not a rosé lover. So I think if you are, Kim Crawford is a wonderful, wonderful wine. I mean, the whole line of Kim Crawford is great. It's New Zealand, which I love. Especially my Sauvignon Blanc. I would recommend a Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. It's one of my favorites, but I'm just not a rosé girl. There's too many other wines that I would choose over a rosé. Speaking of Sauvignon Blanc, Oyster Bay, fantastic. Would totally recommend Oyster Bay. This is a go-to for me. We have another white wine. This is Psych Chardonnay. It was fine, nothing special, but if you are more of an amateur wine drinker, I think this would be perfect. I thought the label was pretty. I do purchase wine to decorate with a little bit, so sometimes I will look for a label that ties in with my decor, and then after that season is past, then I'll drink the bottle of wine. So this was part of the decor for Easter. Love the label, but nothing really special, nothing that I would go out and purchase just to drink. An absolute favorite that I talk about all the time, and I will just link it because Barton and Guster, it's probably going to be German, I'm thinking. It's a mix, and I always link the website, $17.99. If you know someone who loves a red, highly recommend this. It's a favorite of mine. It is like, it's a treat. It's a treat. When I open up a bottle of this, it's a treat. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Well, there you go. My empties for April. Don't forget, all of the links will be in the description box below, as well as videos. I always share outfit and beauty. And I'll see you next month with my empties. Also, don't forget that this coming Saturday, May 1st, is the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency webinar that me and my husband are hosting. That starts at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can still get registered. I will have the information and a link to register in the description box below. I did a video a couple of days ago where I talked more about that webinar in depth. I am sure you've heard the Bitcoin buzzword, and we are going to be happy to bring that webinar to you. It's pretty much becoming a full house. There's only so many seats left, so be sure if this interests you to take a peek at the website. Again, I'll have the link in the description box, and jump on board, and hopefully we'll see you there. Okay, I'll see you soon right here on YouTube. Take care.